Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful New Hampshire Motor Speedway. 300 miles here at this racetrack, speedway, short track. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a flat track. And we're a couple races away till the end of the season. So let's waste no time. Get through the starting lineup. On pole for the first time this season is Big Mac. Well, not the first time. On pole is Big Mac, and to his outside Kurab Shrivastava. In row 2 is Manuel Sanchez and Kyler Sistry. In row 3 is Ryan Scarrett and Montana Sherman. Great qualifying by him. He starts 6th place. In row 4 is Leroy Conwell and Kurt Perkins, your current points leader. Row 5 is Dan Sedgwick and Riley Smith, second in points, trying to chase Perkins down. Row 6 is Michael Parsons and Ezekiel Garcia Ball. Row 7 is Caleb Lane and Mark Guerrero. Row 8, what row are we? This is row 8, is Kellen Short and Willie Costa. Row 9 is Sally Patrick and Christopher Kurbikoff. Row 10 is Neil Dick and Mark McDowell. Row 11 is Nelson Reeves and Jonah Burridge. Row 12 is Jonathan Marks and Ronnie Martin. Row 13 is Mark Evans and S.G. Craig. Row 14 is Sierra Reno and Tegan Fox. Row 15 is Alex Davidson and Fleet Cruz. Row 16 is Skippy Larson and David Stevenson. Row 17 is Peter Lane and Aline McThydig. Row 18 is Asher Eveland and Jeff Jordan. Row 19 is Anton Alvarez and Tony Santori Jr. Row 20 is Christopher Lattimore and Taisei Kudo. And in the final row is Patrick Kimmings and Samuel Levester, who brings up the rear of the field. Alright, since this is the second attempt, I will probably be exporting the results at halfway, which I believe will be lap 45, 46-ish. Or just not use onboard cameras. That's also a good idea. But anyways, let's get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines.
Second attempt? What second attempt? This is the first attempt, I swear. But the engines are fired here. Everybody's up. Did the 11 blow up? My bad. Jerry, can we get a reset?
Drivers, start your...
Drivers, to your cars.
Drivers, start your drivers to your cars. Alright, this time, third time's the charm, or something like that. But here we go. 90 laps. Everybody's racing for the lobster here in New England, New Hampshire. I think New Hampshire is in New England. I don't know. I don't live in the Northeast. But Big Mac, Kurab Shrivastava, they're going to be leading the field to green here today. And the green flag is waving. We're underway. Pretty even start between the top two as they all go into turn 1. Big Mac trying to get the edge here on Shrivastava, but Shrivastava is there to attack and might be able to clear here. Shrivastava with a great start, he will be able to clear, and so that is our new leader here, Kurab Shrivastava. As they fight for second back here, Big Mac, Kyler Sistry, and also Manuel Sanchez, can't forget about him. But Sistry might be able to take advantage here. Big Mac, not the best start here in this race so far. He's falling back to third possibly, maybe even fourth. Sanchez looking to take advantage of the 11 here, or he gets stuck on the outside. As here comes Scarrett battling the 1 here. And Ryan Scarrett, good start to his race, good start to his day as he tries to make his way through the field and passing cars left and right. As Sanchez kind of stuck on the high side here. Falls back a little bit. Battle for the lead here, maybe. Kyler Sistri closes in. Sistri just broke whatever curse he had a couple weeks ago at Watkins Glen. Finally got his first career win. And now he's looking for another one. And so are most of these drivers, except for Scarrett. He's looking for his first win. Oh, that's almost 3 wide right there. Dan Sedgwick being a bit aggressive with Riley Smith and Kurt Perkins as they fall back a little bit. Sedgy slides up, but is able to keep his car under control. As Shrivastava continues to lead the way here. Bit of a crazy start here. Michael Parsons now battling Riley here as he slides up a ton, almost hits the outside wall. Oh, big trouble there for Riley Smith, but he keeps it under control. He'll stay right in front of Parsons here as he almost gets put 3 wide right there. Mark Guerrero, Ezekiel Garcia Ball being a bit aggressive right there. Sedgy continuing to make his way through the field, trying to pass Conwell here. Not going to be able to do that. He'll stay right behind the 35. Smith trying to attack the 5 here, trying to get a 1-up here on Perkins for the championship. But meanwhile, out front, it's still Shrivastava leading the way currently as he continues to dominate here so far. And it's getting a bit strung out here out front, as we got a bit of battles here back here. Sally Patrick battling with Willie Costa here. That is just inside the top 20. Neil Dick also kind of joining in on this battle as well. So is Nelson Reeves. All 4 of these drivers, I would say, have had pretty rough years compared to maybe the past year or so. And they're looking to finish this year out with a couple good finishes here today. Or a couple good finishes here today, next week, the week after that, and the week after that. Because we're getting down to it. The season is almost over. We're going to crown ourselves a new champion, or a back-to-back defending champion here soon at Atlanta in a couple weeks. That'll be exciting. Make sure you go ahead and watch that as Smith. I thought he passed Perkins right there, but Parsons looks like he was trying to attack him right there, as he still sits behind Perkins now, but he's got a bit of a run here. He might be looking to get around that 5 here soon. They're maybe going to make a pass here. Not quite. We'll stay right behind the 5. Anybody looking to battle Shrivastava here for the lead? No? Okay. The front is boring. Let's see if there's any battles back here. There's a battle right there. Neil Dick versus Nelson Reeves. Dick here. Oh, that. Neil Dick versus Reeves here. Oh, they both slide up the racetrack. Looks like Grip is a bit of a struggle here today, as Dick will take over 18th place, but Reeves fights back on the outside here. He's not going to let that 78 take over his 18th place, I guess. I mean, it's the top 20, so that's a pretty decent finish. And also Christopher Kerbakoff kind of joining in on this battle as well. Joining in on this battle. I know English. And Dick looks like he'll be able to clear here, so put the 78 up into 18th. Anything interesting happening out front? Oh, yes, kind of. Looked like Big Mac was going to try to get around Sistri, take over 2nd place. But that kind of failed, as Sistri continues to hold on to his 2nd place for now. But other than that, nothing interesting happening out front here. Everybody's taking it easy for now. And Kerbikoff now battling Reeves here as well, as looks like the 2 might be falling back a bit here. Not a strong car for Reeves today, it seems like. As he battles the 64 here. And who will get advantage over that? Looks like it'll be Kerbikoff. And Kerbikoff has had a horrible year. Was very fast last year. Got a win. This year he hasn't looked the same. Soaring Eagle in general hasn't looked like fast at all this year, unlike last year. And he's just trying to finish this year out with the top 20, a couple top 20s, like I said. He won pole last season. I don't know what happened at this track. As Smith in a bit of trouble here. Parsons trying to get around him, but it looks like Riley Smith will hold on to that. And Guerrero in a trouble here as well. Here comes Ezekiel Garcia Ball. Looks like he's trying to get around the 20 here. Garcia Ball, such a weird rookie, but looking strong to end the season here. And there's Manuel Sanchez battling here with Ryan Scarrett. Looked like Scarrett was trying to get around him, and he's trying to defend here. And it looks like we might have a battle for the lead here too. Srivastava, Kaur Sistrai, and Big Mac going at it a little bit. But it looks like Srivastava holding on for now. Sistrai is trying to hold off Big Mac as well. These two continuing to battle here. Scarrett might get clear here. Yes, he will. So put Scarrett into 4th place. But Srivastava still leading the way. He has led all 16 laps here so far. Sistrai close, but not close enough to do anything. Big Mac looks like he has other ideas. He has other plans. Trying to get around Sistrai here. But looks like the rookie Kaur Sistrai might have a run here on Srivastava here. But here comes Big Mac. Look to the inside a little bit right there, but there was nowhere to go. As Sanchez, oh, Big Mac, terrible move. He slides up, and now Scarrett's going to be battling with him. Big Mac may have just made one of the biggest mistakes of the race here for him. He might fall back here as Scarrett battles him here. And now Sanchez and Sherman are going at it. Some good battles here inside the top 5 and 10. And Scarrett looks like he might have a fast car here today. He's going to try to move up into 3rd place. Fastest lap, Montana Sherman. That's a shock. He's having a good run today for someone who wasn't even in RMS just a couple weeks ago, as Scarrett moves into 3rd place. And now Sanchez trying to get around the 11 here. As Big Mac falls further back into 5th place. And now maybe even 4th place as Sherman has anything to do with it, as he battles Conwell here as well, trying to hang on to 6th place and trying to move up into 5th place. But it's like he won't move up into 5th place, but he'll hang on to 6th place for now. As Seji looked like he was going to try to battle Conwell there. No dice, had no run. He'll stay right behind 35. And Scarrett continues to make his way through the field. He might battle Sistrai here for 2nd place here soon. As Srivastava starts to pull away here, he's got a 7/10ths lead here. Tenth of a 7. No, it's 7/10ths, I think. And Scarrett falls back a little bit. Not a great turns 3 and 4 right there. He falls back as Sistrai tries to close the gap again on Srivastava, as he has a really strong car here today. It must be the car that 36 team brought last year. Remember, that team won with Jackson Ryder last year here at New Hampshire, and they're looking to go back-to-back. Perkins trying to pass Seji here for 8th place. And it looks like he'll fail at that. Smith looks like he's trying to use the outside lane here to get around Perkins, but that's not going to work. That was a terrible move by Smith, and now he's battling Parsons here to try to hang on to the top 10 here and stay within reach of Perkins here, and he'll be able to do that. He'll hang on as Parsons, huge maneuver right there, and was diving into the corner. Battling back here for about 12th place is Garcia Ball and Guerrero. And now sort of calm down here again, as looks like Sistri is starting to close up on the lead again. Thought there was going to be a battle for the lead a couple laps ago. That did not materialize into anything. It looks like he's struggling in turns 3 and 4. That's really hampering his speed as Stravosova pulls away once again. Or, yeah, actually he cut the gap down a little bit. But still, far away from Stravosova as Scared. Under fire from Sanchez once again. But it looks like he'll hold on to his 4th place for now. Got a little bit of a train going on here. Conwell looks like he's had enough of that, trying to get around Sherman here. Leroy Conwell still side by side here with Sherman as they go down the front stretch. And they're going to score Conwell with the 6th place at the line. And now they continue to battle here, as we may have a battle here. I thought we were going to have a battle there for a second, but Scared trying to hold on to his 3rd place right now over Sanchez. And Sherman is falling back here. He's doing what Big Mac did, getting stuck on the outside lane. And that car doesn't look like it's very strong on the outside now. He's getting attacked here by Sedgwick and maybe Perkins and maybe Riley Smith here if he can just hold on. As Parsons once again tries to pass the 98. But it looks like I think Smith will hold on. And he will. And now Parsons trying to hold off Guerrero here as he's battling him. And Parsons once again battling with Smith here. Can Riley Smith hang on this time? No, he won't be able to get clear here as he tries to battle the 3. And might be in some big trouble here. Big trouble. As he falls 1 position behind Perkins here. When Perkins lines up a little bit there. And now he's in a bit of a deeper hole now. And now that hole gets deeper as he falls back to Guerrero. Looks like Guerrero's trying to get past him as well. Something is not right with that 98. It was fast. And now suddenly he's falling somewhat, as he's trying to hang on here, and it's not really working out for him at all. Lead has closed up a little bit between the top 2, but Sistri is still not close enough to make any sort of move on Stravosova right now. Looks like he'll have a good turns 3 and 4 here, so maybe he'll be able to close the gap once again, but not as much as they thought he would. Actually, he lost time there just a little bit. And now Perkins trying to get around Sedgwick here, take over 8th place here. Smith looks like he held on to his 11th place, and now trying to stay with the battle here with Perkins and Parsons and all these guys here. Sistri lost a lot of time to Stravosova here, and it looks like Scarrett might have had enough here. He's looking to get around the 55 here. But there's no room, so he'll stay right behind Sistri for now. Sedgwick did a good job blocking here, defending, as he holds on to his 8th place for now. But yeah, I think currently right now Prurab Stravosova has the faster car, and Sistri is just trying to figure out a way to get by the 36, maybe try to intimidate him a little bit, maybe waiting for him to make a mistake somewhat. That 55 is fast as well, but Stravosova has that clean air advantage. Parsons trying to get around Perkins here meanwhile. That might help Smith, but he's trying to he might get past here as well. Here comes Guerrero, the championship contender, stuck on the outside lane here. Smith, I thought he would get clear right there. He hasn't. He might fall back. And Perkins also getting past here as well, but it looks like maybe Smith will possibly hang on here. No, Guerrero just had a great run through turns 1 and 2. And Perkins held on to his 9th place right now. Here comes Garcia Ball as well, joining in on this battle. And it looks like Smith will be able to hold on to his 11th place. So good driving there, but between the championship contenders to hold on to their positions. And Scarrett has gotten around 6 tries, so put him into second place. Ryan Scarrett. Looking for that first career win. And he's going to try to close the gap here on Srivastava. We might have a battle for the lead here soon. I don't think he closed the gap there at all, but looks like he's closing it here. On this lap, at least. Good turns 1 and 2. Good back straightaway. Needs a good 3 and 4. And he'll be there. And he is. He's closed in rapidly. On the 36. And the gap crossing the line under 0.2 of a second. And he's got a chance here. He's got a chance to battle the 36 here. And we got a caution as I say that. Oh, and Tegan Fox is destroyed. So, and Skippy Larson's got some damage. So a little bit of an incident here. Not a huge incident. What happened? Okay, so it seems like Tegan Fox looks like he or she just got dumped by Larson right there. Not sure what that is all about. Fox hard into the wall, Larson hard into the wall right there. And Tegan Fox looks like her day is most likely done. Larson probably will continue, but way off the pace. Surprised that didn't cause like another incident to happen. If you were there for the first race that allegedly happened, almost a second incident here in the grass as everybody 4 wide. That's my 4 wide. That's my 5 wide racing right there. As everybody tries to avoid the incident. So just a 2-car incident here. Nothing else really happened. And we are under caution for the first time in this race. Let's see if anybody decides to do some pit strategy here. That'll be interesting to watch. As Srivastava still has the lead. I would imagine they would have to pit here. And yes, it seems like everybody's probably coming in this time by. Everybody's coming in. Fresh tires, fuel, whatever you want. We have it, we got it. And nobody is staying out. Yeah, literally, like, nobody. So Srivastava leads the train of cars onto pit road here. Who's gonna have the better pit stop here? I would say Srivastava needs a good stop here, but that 36 is pretty fast here today, so we'll see. It looks like everybody's taking 4 tires and fuel, so nobody's gonna decide to go with a two tire strategy. So they're both off, and Srivastava easily wins the race off of pit road. Sanchez almost beat Scarrett off of pit road there. Some slow stops there by Big Mac and Try that drops them back. Sherman also slow stop. So did Perkins and Riley Smith as well. Some slow stops here for some of these drivers as they fall back. But it's still the same leader. Good pit stop there by his crew. As we will continue to pace under caution here. And soon I will export the results at halfway when that happens. And it looks like the whites are... Oh, I thought the whites were out. They are not. They aren't. So yeah, Tegan Fox is out of the race. Orson looks like he'll be able to continue here. Although, probably way off the pace here. I did not say the whites are out. What is blood hearing? So as soon as it's one to go, we will get the rundown of the current top 10, like I usually do. Lights go out here? Yes, they will. So current top 10 here is Purab Shrivastava, Ryan Scarrett, Manuel Sanchez, Leroy Conwell, Dan Sedgwick, Michael Parsons, Big Mac, Mark Guerrero, good pit stop, he's in the top 10 now. Kyler Sustry, bad pit stop, he falls all the way back to 9th. And Montana Sherman rounds out the top 10. There goes Skippy Larson on the inside lane. We'll see how fast he is as we get ready for the first restart of this race. Can anybody beat the 36 here today? And we'll see if Scarrett has that power to do so. But you gotta watch out for the 22 on the inside lane. If he's slow, you don't want to be behind him. As the pace car will pull in this time by close to halfway here in this race at New Hampshire. And there goes the pace car. He's gonna pull in now. Shrivastava leads the field back to green. Okay, so Larson is not slow at all. Even start between those two, the lapper. Here comes Sanchez trying to take advantage of Scarrett's late start. Trying to get second place here off this restart. Or maybe the lead here. Kill two birds with one stone. Why not? Yes, it will. Yeah, that strategy did work. Manuel Sanchez will be able to get clear here of Purab Shrivastava. Conwell follows him as well. And, oh, Larson is not fast. Okay, so the restart was a lie. Skippy Larson is not fast. And the top two will get screwed over because of that. As they get passed by Conwell, Sedgwick, Parsons, and Big Mac as well. You need to move to the inside lane. You got to watch out. As we might have a battle for the lead here. Manuel Sanchez, Leroy Conwell. Conwell got a run here. And maybe going to try to make a move here soon. Just peaking somewhat, but not yet. As I will park the 22, so he's out of the way. But what a shock right there. Manuel Sanchez. If the 22 can even get to pit road here, he's kind of stuck on the outside lane here, holding up a ton of cars. He's got to get to pit road. He's got to. And he's going to hold up both lanes right there. Oh, oh no, that just caused insanity. 3 wide! Well, why not? Why not cause a wreck here? Oh, this is scary. Sherman in trouble. Sustry, Eveland. They can't go 3 wide for long here. It looks like maybe they'll be okay here. Maybe we'll be alright. They're still 3 wide. They're still 3 wide. Asher hasn't gotten clear yet of Sherman, and this time he will. So we're good. We're fine. We did not die. So yeah, the slow car of Skippy Larson completely has shuffled up this top 10. This is insane. We have guys that haven't been in the top 10 at all this race. We got Kellen Short. We got Kyler Sustry. Or no, Willie Costa. Neil Dick, Sally Patrick rounds out your top 10. And Shrivastava and Scarrett, they have fallen back to 11th and 12th respectively. Still a bunch of 2 wide action here back here. You got like McDowell here, Krabikov, Lonnie Martin, S.T. Craig. Nothing much has changed here between Perkins and Smith here, as looks like Perkins thought he was going to get clear of Martin there. He did not. Okay, so this is the lap where we will officially export at halfway. Make sure we don't crash or lose the results, and I have to restart again. But Sanchez starting to pull away here a little bit. Conwell drops back a ton there. I don't know what happened to him. He was right up against Manuel Sanchez right there, but he falls back a ton there. So when the last car passes the start-finish line here, I will pause and then get the results here. It's the last car anyway, 62. So I think all the cars have passed there, and we will export the current standings. Race 22, 21. Yeah, 21. Okay, we're good. Show that all the cars have passed. Yes. We are back. As Sanchez continues to lead here. Conwell holding on to his second place for now. Any interesting battles happening? Battling here. Sherman, Eveland, Sistry, Davidson. And there's a couple battles happening here. Ronnie Martin versus Mark McDowell. Again, that 22 holding up everybody has kind of messed everything up. Smith in a ton of trouble right now. He's falling back still. Can't get on the inside lane. Everybody's getting around him, and he's in a whole heap of trouble right now. And he falls back to 27th. Perkins in 22nd, so he'll actually gain points on him, and that's not what Riley Smith wants. And the lead shrinks a little bit between the top two here. Manuel Sanchez and Leroy Conwell. Sanchez has already won this year. Conwell has never won before. He's looking for his first career win. But Sanchez doing a good job holding him off currently. But Conwell has a little bit of a run here. He might try to battle him here soon. He's not close enough, I would say, but very close to battling the one here. But yeah, it's pretty silent here in the top 10, and silent here now. Perkins versus ST Craig, that's a battle right there. Smith still can't get on the inside lane at all. No one's allowing him to. Jonah Burridge now attacking him. Something's not right with that 98. He still can't get on the inside lane. Everybody's just getting by him, just passing him. Maybe he'll be able to clear here unless Burridge does something stupid, and now he can finally settle down on that inside lane like everybody else is. Looks like Perkins might be able to get around Craig right there. Evelyn looks like he's trying to make up a couple positions here. As he battles Mark Evans here. The 23, and it looks like Evans will hold on to that position. Nothing happening with the lead battle here. Sanchez has pulled away, and he grows the gap to over half a second. Advantage over Conwell. It's a bit gotten to a sort of dull moment of the race, if you will. Smith now trying to look like he's trying to make his way back to the front. Looked like he was going to try to pass Lane right there, but run kind of stalled out here as he continues to run in 28th place or so. He doesn't have to... Oh, excuse me. He has to pass like 6 cars if he wants a shot at Perkins here. It's like Sistry's falling back here. We're trying to pull the crossover here on Davidson. Aggressive move, but I like it. But it looks like that won't work out for first try. No, it's still side by side here with Davidson. It might work. First try to pick up 17th place. And Davidson will now get clear there. Might have a battle here for a third place between teammates. Seji and Parsons. And not much developing from that. As Manuel Sanchez continues to lead here, it looks like Conwell cut the gap down a ton there, but then lost a huge chunk of time. As he closes in on the lead again, this time. But still not close enough to make a move on the one. I'd be shocked if Sanchez wins again. That'd be 2 wins for him on the season. And considering how inconsistent this one has been, that would be crazy to think about what this team could do next season. Anyways, Conwell. Looks like Parsons was able to get around his teammate, and now he slots himself into third place. Conwell closes the gap once again. Needs a good turns 3 and 4 if he wants a shot here. He kind of drifts up high right there. That's not what you want. But still in range of Sanchez right here. Got about 25 laps to go. Yes, I believe so. So under 25 laps to go here. This has been a bit of a quick race right here. Only 90 laps. Kind of a short distance. But Conwell trying to stay close with the one here. Good turns 3 and 4 right there. He's closed the gap. He's closed it. He's there. Not close enough to make a move just yet. But Sanchez is looking in his mirror. Conwell, bad move right there. Bad entry into turn 1. That'll ruin his chances at trying to take the lead there. And that's not what he wanted. It looks like Craig was able to get around Perkins there. Smith has moved up to 27th, so only a couple car lengths back of Perkins right there. He just needs to pass a couple more cars to have a chance. And there's some battles right there. Costa versus Neil Dick. Dick wouldn't mind a top 10 here today. He's been struggling somewhat. Okay, it's not 25 to go. It's like 30 to go. 35 to go. I was wrong. Seji trying to get his third place back here over Parsons, but Parsons will stay right in front of his teammate. Will stay put. Sanchez still has a nice lead over Conwell, but he's starting to close in once again on the one. But not close enough to make any sort of move. I'm just going through the field here, see if there's any interesting battles here. Anton Alvarez versus Christopher Lattimore, I guess, for 32nd. But besides that, no, it's really calmed down here a lot. And Conwell still has about 4/10 of a gap between him and Sanchez there. It's like we're under caution right now with how so much of the race has been single file right now. There's nothing going on here. Everybody's just staying put somewhat. Oh, Jonah Burridge is deciding to try to make a move. Sweeper race. Everybody's sleepy. Burridge is trying to make a move here, but it looks like Lane will hang on here. I'm not sure if these drivers will have to make another pit stop since it's 2 times wear, but we'll see here. Maybe everybody's trying to save tires here. Kellen Short is definitely not doing that. Trying to get around Guerrero here. She might be able to do that. So put Kellen Short into 6th place, possibly. Yes, that is a yes. As she gets clear. Conwell's still in range of Sanchez here, but not close enough to do anything about it. Closing the gap somewhat, but not close enough. Gonna need something happen to Sanchez if he wants a shot, I would say. That's just how it has been today. The clean air is your friend here today, but Conwell is closing in. He had a good turns 1 and 2 right there. So he's right there on Sanchez's tail once again. Gonna need a good turns 3 and 4. And kind of did not do that, but still close. If he just doesn't have a bad entry into turns 1 and 2, he peaks down there, and once again, he kind of slips up a little bit, but he's still there. He didn't lose a lot of time there to Sanchez. He didn't lose any time at all, I would say. He's still in range. He's closer than he's ever been in this race. He peaks down low right there. Sanchez covers. Sanchez is hanging on right now to a slim lead as we come up now to 25 laps to go. And Parsons, bad entry into turn 1 right there. And luckily nobody is close behind him, so he'll hang on to his 3rd place and maybe gonna try to get around Conwell. And he's gonna try to do that. Manuel Sanchez is happy about that. It's like, yeah, you two battle back there. I'll hang on to my lead right now. But Conwell looks like he'll hang on to his 2nd place. Now going to try once again to get close to Sanchez. He's still close enough, even after Parsons try to battle him there. He held on and now has another chance to battle Sanchez here. Laps tick down. Oh, and Conwell just blew up! Conwell is blown up! Right in front of everybody! Our 2nd place in the race is done. Race over. But can he make it back to the pits, though? That might be a caution here. Looks like he'll be able to, but that is disastrous for Leroy Conwell. His race is done. And that has jumbled up the field. Now we got battles everywhere. Guerrero versus Costa. Neil Dick. Perhaps Shavasova trying to re-enter the top 10. Over Sally Patrick. Here comes Scarrett as well as he tries to re-enter the top 10. But yeah, that changes everything as Conwell makes it back to pit road just fine. Heartbreak once again for Conwell as he tries to look for that 1st career win. He's not going to get it here today, though. Emmanuel Sanchez in a good spot to get his 2nd win of the season. Would you believe it if I said that? As Neil Dick looks like he's getting in a bit of trouble here, getting passed by Stravasova. Now it looks like Patrick tried to pass him there, but no dice there. Smith has fallen back to 28th, I believe. And, or 27th now since Conwell is now out. Oh, and Cameet's onto pit road now. Does he have any mechanical issues? No, it looks like we might have green flag pit stops here. As Cameet's heading to pit road there. Or it looks like he already went onto pit road and was exiting. Does anybody decide to pit here? No, it doesn't seem like it. I don't see anybody going on to pit road right now. At least for the leaders right now, as Sanchez's lead has shrunk a ton. Parsons is there, possibly going to try to battle him here soon. Does anybody pit this time? And it looks like Big Mac is deciding to pit there. So we got a taker for those in the top 10. And a couple others. They're deciding to pit. They can't make it all the way either. But do any of the leaders decide to pit? Sanchez, Parsons, Dan Sedgwick? Do they decide to pit here? We'll see this time. And that's a yes for Sanchez and Parsons, but a no from Sedgwick. He stays out. So does Kellen Short. She stays out. A couple other drivers staying out here, deciding to stay out for a couple more laps. I'm not sure how that strategy is going to work. Big Mac off of pit road now there. Just with 20 laps to go. Now getting close to 15 laps to go. Everybody's now pitting. And I believe these goobers who stayed out, they're going to be pitting now this time. So Sedgwick is now in. Kellen Short, Mark Guerrero, Sally Patrick, Ryan Scarrett, Kyle Sistri is now in. Not sure who will have the lead now after that. There goes Sanchez off of pit road. Costa beats out Parsons off of pit road. I'm not sure how that's going to affect anything. But Manuel Sanchez will probably take over the lead here unless Big Mac has some other ideas back here. And we'll see if Sedgwick can jump the leader here. And they're coming off of pit road now. So Sedgwick, first one off of pit road. No contest there. Where's Sanchez? There he is. There's Sanchez. And I think he's easily going to get around the 6 here as he gets up to speed. Big Mac, good pit stop right there. He's right behind the 1 here. And man, these pit stops have really jumbled up the field once again. 15 laps to go here now. And yeah, this has really jumbled up the field here a ton. I don't think Kamits is on the lead lap. Yeah, I think he's 1 lap down. Actually, no, he is on the lead lap. So, interesting strategy call by his team, and that has put him into the top 10. Good strategy call right there from Patrick Kamits and his crew. But Sanchez now trying to keep control of a small, slim lead here over Big Mac. He's dominated the second half of this race, looking for win number 2 of his career. And he might get that today. He might get his wish. Evans with also a good stop. He's into the top 5. Evelyn, some of these drivers had really good pit stops, and some others did not. Sally Patrick getting passed by a couple drivers there. Where did Riley Smith go? Did Smith have a terrible pit stop? Yes, he did. He's back at 38th. Oh, no. It keeps getting worse for Riley Smith. How does he always come up with the short end of the stick after these races? I think he's going to have to worry soon about other championship contenders that could possibly take over his second in points with how his races have gone. It's just gotten worse and worse for him. As Sanchez continues to hold on to the lead here over Big Mac, Costa and Jonathan Marks, they might be closing in here too. But yeah, it also looks like Shrivastava and Kyler just tried. They also had bad stops, so man, Perkins has just been lucky this season, if you will. It's called plot armor. Not really, no. But you can tell that luck has been on Perkins' side, while his adversaries have had bad pit stops. He has an okay pit stop and puts himself in front of all those other drivers as it's 10 laps to go here. Manuel Sanchez holding on to his swim lead here. Big Mac maybe under fire here from Costa somewhat, and Jonathan Marks. They're also in that range, possibly battling for the lead. And now it's 9 laps to go for Sanchez. His second win would be huge here. That'll help him with trying to get into the top 30 numbers points with. I think he still has a shot of that. Maybe not, maybe so. We'll see here. Oh, Sanchez slides up a little bit right there, but Big Mac isn't close enough to make any moves on him. Now it's 8 laps to go. Top 4, all pretty close to each other. Nobody's making any moves at all. No one's close enough to. And now Cammy's battling with Montana Sherman, who's going to end up with a good finish here today, despite running most of the race and the last half of the race mostly in the mid-pack. So good run today by Sherman. Proud of him. And his teammates battle once again. Parsons versus Sedgwick. That one short, also close. This is Alvarez versus Perkins here. Now it's 6 laps to go for Sanchez. As Costa gets around Big Mac there, he'll fall back to 3rd place, that being Big Mac. And Costa will move up to 2nd place. So Sanchez saying, "Thank you very much, Willie Costa. I can hold on to my lead here now." Unless Costa has anything to say about that. Short gets around Sedgwick right there, puts herself into 10th place. 5 laps to go here now. Manuel Sanchez, once again, showing speed here today. He's just got to close it out. Costa, though, has a run here somewhat. Does he give a little bit of a challenge here to Sanchez? I don't know. It might be too little, too late. And now it's 4 laps to go. Costa's going to need a huge run here if he wants to be able to battle Sanchez here in any sort of way. Sanchez already won this season. Costa hasn't won in his career yet. And still very close to the 1 here. With coming up on 3 laps to go here. He's staying with the 1. He's running the same line as Sanchez. 3 to go here. This might be a close finish if we have that. Costa peaks a little bit right there, slides up, and there's his shot to win there. Big Mac tries to take advantage of that. Can he hang on? Yes, he will. Emmanuel Sanchez is like, "Thanks for doing that. I'll continue to lead this race once again." But Costa regroups. He closes the gap once again on Sanchez. He stays close. 2 laps to go. And Costa still there, trying to close in. He closes the gap once again. If he's going to make a move, he's going to have to make it soon. As we're coming up to the white flag, last lap at New Hampshire here. Manuel Sanchez, underdog somewhat. Wasn't the favorite to win today at all. There's the white flag waving this time by. So 1 lap to go. Costa there. He falls back just a little bit over Sanchez as he tries to close up again. He's looking to get the lead here, but it might be too late. He dives it in there, but doesn't have enough of a run. Here comes Manuel Sanchez. 2nd win of the season, 2nd of his career. Manuel Sanchez wins at New Hampshire. Ah, fuck. He wins at New Hampshire for the 2nd time this season. And what an incredible season it's been for the 1. So inconsistent, yet so fast. It is very fascinating. Helen Short looks like she had a fast car late in the going. She finishes in 8th place. In the top 10, Costa, solid finish. He needed that. Big Mac, 3rd place. Jonathan Marks, 4th place. Mark Evans. This is a very interesting top 10 here. But congratulations to Manuel Sanchez. He wins once again.